Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show on FloCollege. I'm Clayton Yates. The Bulls are playing the second of two games on back-to-back nights at Spitz Stadium against the Energy City Cactus Rats. It is bros, beer, and hockey night at Spitz Stadium, and if you do decide to make the trip down for the game, make sure you wear a hockey jersey to get $10 grandstand tickets for tonight's contest. Tonight is the sixth of 8 meetings between Energy City and Lethbridge, and yesterday it was the Cactus Rats who were victorious against the Bulls. Energy City picked up their first victory against Lethbridge this season with an 11-6 win at Spitz Stadium. The game was very back and forth between the two West Division foes as the game was tied 5-5 heading into the ninth inning, but the Cactus Rats scored 6 runs in the top of the ninth to take complete control of the game late. Lethbridge then tried to mount a comeback in the bottom of 9 as Lee Matsaki drove in a run to cut the deficit down to 5. Then Carter Clairhout stepped up to the dish with 1 away and bases loaded. But the Bulls' comeback attempt would fall short as Clairhout grounded out into a double play to end the game. Energy City picked up their 15th win of the season, and it's an important win for the Cactus Rats. They're currently battling with the Fort McMurray Giants for that 4th and final playoff spot in the West Division. Both of those teams are 9 games back of the division lead. As for the Bulls, it was their 12th loss of the season yesterday as their record fell to 21-12. Both the Lethbridge Bulls and Sylvan Lake Gulls are 1.5 games back of the Okotoks Dogs for the division lead. Those two teams will be playing Saturday and Sunday at Spitz Stadium, but first the Bulls will be focused on trying to take down the Energy City Cactus Rats tonight at 7:05 p.m. We're going to step away for a moment for a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we will be speaking with Lethbridge Bulls assistant coach Carlin Dick to get you set for today's game.
This summer, there's only one place to be, and that's Spitz Stadium.
You can sit here. Or here. You can sit here. Or here.
Or even here.
But not here. Get your tickets now at bullsbaseball.com and come experience Bulls baseball all summer long. It's going to be unbelievable.
Joining me now on the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show is Bulls assistant coach Carlin Dick. Carlin, thank you for joining me.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
So, tough loss yesterday against Energy City. How did you guys feel that game got away from you in that ninth inning?
Yeah, I think we just didn't have a ton of compete last night, in my opinion. Like, we come off the high of beating Okotoks and didn't have a ton of compete coming back here. It was kind of a tough night to play, cold, rainy. Didn't have a ton of fans, it is what it is, right? You got to come ready to play each and every day, and I just didn't think we had that compete. And full credit to Energy City, they played really well, and they came into our place and beat us. So.
And yesterday on the pregame show, head coach Ryan McDonald said that he thought that Energy City was better than their record currently is, and they're in a dogfight right now for that final playoff spot with Fort McMurray, kind of similar to how you guys are with Okotoks and Sylvan Lake at the top of the division. Is that something that you guys talk about or prepare for, is the desperation of a team like Energy City that you're going up against?
A little bit. I don't think too much. Like, I think each and every night, if we come out and play the game that we're supposed to play, like, there's not many teams in this league that can beat us, if any. So as long as we come out and play our game, we can't really control the desperation of another team or how the other team prepares, right? As long as we can control what we can control, that's all we can do and come out prepared to play.
And I guess a bright spot from that game yesterday was Bernie Sakaris hitting a home run. He's having another strong season for you guys. Can you talk about what's impressed you and the other coaches most about Bernie's game this season?
Yeah, I think Bernie's being Bernie, right? He's got a simple swing from both sides of the plate with a little bit of power, and he just goes up to the plate with a plan and executes his plan. Like, he could get blown up on the first pitch, but then he's on time the next pitch and drives the ball over the fence or hits a ball in the gap or hits a single up the middle. He's kind of a little bit of like a spark plug at the top of our lineup where he can kind of get things going in any direction, whether it's power or singles. Like, he runs like the wind. There's a lot of different things, different elements to his game that are really, really good. So he does a lot of really good things for us, and I'm excited to see him for the rest of the summer.
And you guys have had some other excellent players on the team as well. 6 Bulls were named to the WCBL All-Star Game presented by Fortis Alberta. What's it like for you as a coach to see those 6 guys receive the recognition that they got and the accomplishment of being able to go to the All-Star Game?
Yeah, it's awesome for them. Like, it kind of just speaks back to the effort and attitude and the energy they put into baseball, and they're kind of getting rewarded for it. And I'm really happy to see all 6 of those guys get an opportunity at the All-Star Game, and I think they'll do really well. And it's just kind of a testament to their work ethic and how they prepare and how they come out to play every day.
Well, thank you very much for joining me on the Lethbridge Bulls pregame show presented by Brown Social House. Good luck today.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks once again to Carl and Dick for joining us on the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show on FloCollege. We're going to step away once again, and when we come back, we'll be talking to Seamus Ryan about his last start of the season this Sunday against the Gulls.
Is your family outgrowing your current space? It might be time to move up, and the Shauna Gruninger Group is here to help you find the perfect fit. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the Lethbridge market, Shauna makes upgrading easy, stress-free, and exciting. Don't wait. Your dream home and more room to grow is just a call away. Let the Shauna Gruninger Group help you relax with RE/MAX Real Estate.
The Shauna Gruninger Group with RE/MAX Real Estate Lethbridge is proud to support the Lethbridge Bulls and baseball in southern Alberta. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about the market, we'd love to connect and offer a complimentary market evaluation. No pressure, just helpful info. And because we love giving back, we always have Bulls tickets throughout the season. Scan the QR code to get in touch. We'd love to see you at the game.
Joining me now on the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show, it is Bulls pitcher Seamus Ryan. Seamus, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Here, it's a beautiful day out. Couldn't ask for a better day.
So I guess to start off here, you'll be making your last start of the season against the Sylvan Lake Gulls on Sunday. How do you prepare going up against the lineup that Sylvan has?
Just a couple days before, making sure I'm getting the workouts that I need to do, making sure I'm eating right the day before. Biggest thing for me is trying to get lots of sleep. So that night, just making sure going to bed early, and then waking up at a good time, getting to the field, and just doing my preparation before the game. I don't think it's anything too crazy, but just making sure that I'm staying in my routine.
And you guys, Sylvan Lake and Okotoks, are all battling for first place in the West Division currently. How does the importance of those games kind of affect the team's mindset heading into those games? Do you prepare a little bit differently going into a matchup like that?
I think everybody's definitely ready to play. Everybody is looking forward to those games more, playing against the top teams, especially Okotoks and Sylvan, playing against those kind of teams. Everybody's ready to go. You got those games circled on the calendar. Everybody's fired up. Those are the games that you want to win specifically. Those are the games that you want to go into, and everybody's working towards that game.
And as I'd said as well, you'll be making your last start of the season on Sunday. How would you say that your game has progressed with the Bulls this season?
I would just say it's just facing college hitters more before going to school. Facing college hitters before going to school, it helps me a lot. It's seeing how these guys adjust to how you pitch. You got to make adjustments pitch to pitch rather than batter to batter, and you got to be able to throw all your pitches in all your spots. And I think it's good being able to face college hitters all the time before I go to school.
Yeah, it definitely is great experience for you here. And as I'd said as well, you'll be going to North Dakota State University. What factored into your decision to decide to play at North Dakota State?
I was just the coaches, when they were talking to me, they everything that they said was what I wanted to go to. Their facilities are unreal. Their football's facilities are great, which is the baseball facility as well. Indoor, they had a brand new facility in 2022. They built it, and just what they said, every year they go out and play a tough out-of-conference schedule. They play in SEC teams, play in all the Power 4 schools, and that's just what I wanted to do. I want to play against the best competition possible, so that's where I wanted to be.
Good luck at North Dakota State. Good
much.
Luck on Sunday in your start against the Gulls. And thank you for joining the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me.
Thanks to Seamus Ryan for taking time out of his schedule to join us on the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show on FloCollege. Now time for the Sean and Gruninger Real Estate Group keys to tonight's game. For Lethbridge, you need to be ready to compete from the start of tonight's contest. Assistant coach Carlin Dick talked about how he felt that the Bulls did not show up ready to compete for yesterday's matchup, and it was a huge reason why they ended up losing that game to Energy City. Lethbridge is going to look to improve their record to 5-1 against the Cactus Rats this season. On the other side of it, for Energy City, you have to strike while the iron is hot against this Bulls team. Energy City had a couple of big innings yesterday that were key to their win against Lethbridge. They need to build on any momentum that they get in today's game and strike while the iron is hot. The forecast says that there's supposed to be a high of 26 degrees Celsius during today's game. It's going to be great ballpark weather, and if you decide to make the late trip to Spitz Stadium, wear a hockey jersey to receive $10 grandstand tickets. Thank you for tuning in to the Brown Social House Lethbridge Bulls pregame show on FloCollege. I'm Clayton Yates. Thank you once again to Seamus Ryan and Carlin Dick for joining us. I'm going to send things over to Dustin Forbes, who will be calling tonight.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field, the friend next door with your family in the next town, the dealership with the ice cream shop. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Live from Spitz Stadium in Lethbridge, Alberta, the Western Canadian Baseball League presents the Lethbridge Bulls and the Energy City Cactus Rats. Good evening, baseball fans. My name is Dustin Forbes, and this is Lethbridge Bulls baseball on FloCollege. Well, it wasn't the result the Lethbridge Bulls had hoped for last night. A disastrous ninth inning where they gave up 6 runs, saw Energy City break a 5-5 tie and go on to an 11-6 victory. For Energy City, it ended a 2-game losing streak, and it was the first win of the season in the season series against Lethbridge. The Bulls falling to 4-1 against Energy City with the loss, and it ended a 4-game winning streak for Lethbridge. The Bulls coming into the contest tonight 21-12, but just 4 games above 500 on home field, 9-5 this season for Energy City. They enter 9-12 on the road, 15-21 overall. Of course, to this point, pretty well every game for Energy City has been effectively a road game, as this will be meeting number 6 of 8 on the regular season of the Bulls, looking to avenge the loss last night and get back in the win column in the second of a 4-game homestand. And the game was actually a relatively even and fair game through the first 8 innings last night, but that blowout 9th inning for Energy City saw them run away with the victory, their 15th of the season. For the Bulls, pretty good at responding of late. They will look to respond as well here tonight, as mentioned, in the second of this 4-game homestand, as the Bulls come in sitting second place in the West Division, as they sit a game and a half back of the West Division leading Okotoks Dogs. The Dogs sitting 24-12, the Bulls 21-12, and Sylvan Lake Gulls, who are hot on the tails of the Bulls, have played 2 more games. They will come to town tomorrow for a 2-game set on Saturday and Sunday. They sit 22-13, more wins, but a worse winning percentage than Lethbridge to this point. So the Bulls certainly looking to try and pick up the win tonight to position themselves to maintain the second spot in the West Division, which, of course, if the playoffs were to start today, would mean home field advantage against the Sylvan Lake Gulls. So a potential playoff preview tomorrow, but the Bulls cannot, and I emphasize cannot, overlook Energy City tonight, because the Cactus Rats started to feel themselves a little bit as the game went along yesterday, and the Lethbridge Bulls will look to hope to thwart that here tonight in the final time that the Cactus Rats will be in Lethbridge this season. And it's a busy night across the WCBL with 5 games in total. Medicine Hat home to Swift Current. Saskatoon visits Weyburn. Sylvan Lake home to Brooks against the Bombers, and the other game has the Fort McMurray Giants home to the Okotoks Dogs. So it should be a full slate across the WCBL as the Bulls look to try and use the energy of Street Wheelers weekend. The crowd still filtering in here at Spitz Stadium. It's hockey jersey night as well, as you can see on your screen. Tony Days, the beloved in-game host of the Lethbridge Bulls, sporting his Chiefs jersey, the of course famed jersey from the movie Slapshot, and there are other jerseys around. You saw Clayton Yates, our producer, who doubled down as host today with his Savannah Golden Ghosts jersey on the pregame show, along with Carlin Dick and Seamus Ryan, as we get set for a beautiful night of baseball. Yesterday in the afternoon, the game was somewhat in doubt. Today, not the case. A beautiful day in the city of Lethbridge, a busy weekend across the city with Street Wheelers weekend. You might be able to hear in the background as the game goes along some muscle cars in the background, as well as on Mayor McGrath, which is the road that is located next to Spitz Stadium, has a show and shine and a Street Wheeler performance there. The Bulls hoping to put on a performance here tonight as they get set to take on the Energy City Cactus Rats. And I mentioned that it's a big game. It's a big game because you don't want to go in having lost 2 games to a team below you in the standings into a massive 2-game set against Sylvan Lake on the weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. So for Lethbridge, despite missing some bodies, no Brennan McTavish tonight. He won't play for Lethbridge, but they go to Samuel Herrera, who has really good numbers this season out of the bullpen in relief performance. He will hope to carry that into a start tonight as he will look to thwart the Energy City Cactus Rats as everything gets set here at Spit Stadium for the opening lineups and the introductions of tonight's game as we get set for meeting number 6 on the season between the Bulls and the Cactus Rats, one of the all-name teams in sports, the Energy City Cactus Rats. Let's go to field level for the opening festivities here at Spit Stadium. The next voice you will hear will be that of Tony Days.
All right, looks like we might be having some technical difficulties, so what do you say we just go ahead and get this party started? Here is the starting lineup for your Lethbridge Bulls, brought to you by Davis GMC. Bulls are joined tonight by the Little League Minor Orioles. Leading off tonight, the center fielder, number 1, Bernie Sakaris. Batting second, the right fielder, number 10, Lee Matsuzaki. Playing first and batting third, number 23, Carter Clairhout. Batting cleanup tonight, the left fielder, number 26, Big Jack Koleski. Batting fifth and playing second, number 8, Steven Andrechik. The catcher tonight is number 19, Adonis Bernal. The third baseman is number 15, Will Turner. The designated hitter, number 24, Dalen Blanchard. Shortstop, number 2, J.C. Spinoza. And tonight's starting pitcher is number 32, Sammy Herrera. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your starting 10. Tonight's national anthem is brought to you by KCL Cattle Company, so at this time we ask you to please rise if you're able, remove your hats, and join Autumn Bruce in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Spit Stadium in Lethbridge, Alberta is the site. The Lethbridge Bulls and the Energy City Cactus Rats the scene. Last night, it was an 11-6 win for Energy City with a 6-run ninth inning. Tonight, the Lethbridge Bulls will look to try and avenge that loss. In the final time, they will welcome Energy City this season in meeting number 6 of 8 on the year. Lethbridge 4-1 so far, so a lot of success so far through the season series. Last night, by far and away, the toughest night against Energy City this season as the Bulls look to maintain their lead on second spot in the West Division, with Sylvan Lake coming in tomorrow for a 2-game set on Saturday and Sunday as they take on a team sitting below them in the West Division standings in the Energy City Cactus Rats, but starting to pick up their game of late is Energy City, and their record when the away team this season just below 500, 9-12, 5-10 as the home team 15-21 overall. Lethbridge 21-12, and they'll go to the right-hander Samuel Herrera. Will get the start for Lethbridge tonight. 1-1 is his record, an ERA of 5.40. 10 games this season, all have been relief performance. This will be his first start of the season. 15 innings worth of work, 15 strikeouts, 5 walks, 18 hits, given up. A pretty good strikeout to walk ratio for the Panama City Panama product. Doing the catching tonight will be Adonis Bernal for the Bulls. Defensively on the corners, Will Turner at third, veteran Carter Clairhout at first. The middle infielders, the shortstop J.C. Spinoza, the second baseman Steven Antrachuk, and in the field, left to right, Jack Kaliski, Bernie Sakaris, and the everyday right fielder, and the sure-handed Lee Matsuzaki defensively for the Bulls, who sport their City Connects jersey tonight. The gold with the pinstripes and the Windy City across their chest. The third jerseys tonight on a sunny night. Only fitting that they wear their sunny style jerseys this evening. And due up to lead things off tonight will be Elias Campbell, the left fielder for the Energy City Cactus Rats. He'll be followed by Parker Huso and Timo Aracena. Due up here in the top of the first inning as Herrera will take on Campbell for the first time on this Friday night at Spit Stadium. And the first offering is a fastball. Called a ball on the outside, and a 1-0 count to the leadoff man, Elias Campbell. The umpires tonight calling balls and strikes behind home plate, Connor Jocelyn. At first is Zeke Fair, and at third base, Cam Hampton, who took a ringer off the face last night as the home plate umpire. Talked to him before the game and asked how he was doing. He said, I definitely had a bit of a headache, and it stung me pretty good. Had to shake out the cobwebs on that foul ball that hit him in the grill. Here's a 1-1, and in there with a breaking ball for a 1-2 count to the leadoff man, Campbell. Elias coming into the game tonight with a .207 batting average in 31 games this season. Here's the 1-2 from Herrera, and a called strike 3 on the inside corner. That one just caught the corner on a breaking ball, and a strikeout to lead off the ball game for Herrera, and one away here in the top of the first inning. Parker Huso now will come to the plate with one away here in the top of the first. Huso yesterday was 2 for 5 with a strikeout and a run scored in the win against Lethbridge. First offering from Herrera high and outside as Huso squared to bunt and pulled it back. 1-0 the count for Huso, batting .305 this season. One of 5 All-Stars from Energy City named to the All-Star game coming up on July 19th. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one in the air. Fly ball to center. Sakaris has to back up and get on his horse. He lost it in the sun. That falls for a base hit, and Huso, a double, will stop at second as Sakaris looked like he misjudged that off the bat. Started to scale in and then had to stop, throw on the brakes, and head backwards. And as he had to position himself and pivot himself, almost it appeared lost sight of the ball in the sun. And so a double to center for Huso and a runner in scoring position with one away for a fellow to-be All-Star Timo Aracena. First pitch, fastball for a strike, 0-1. The double for Huso, just his second of the season, had 2 triples, but just the one double coming into the game. 0-1 flared foul down the left field line. It's the top of the concession stand for an 0-2 count to Aracena. Batting .407 this season in 36 games. Tremendous year for Aracena. Here's the 0-2 breaking ball, and that one missed on the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Herrera for Lethbridge. He last worked July 5th, 6 days since his last appearance. Went 2 innings in a win in Moose Jaw against the Miller Express. 1-2, fouled by Aracena to stay alive. 1-2. Last night, Timu Aracena went 3 for 4 with a walk, had an RBI, and 2 runs scored. 1-2 again, this one on the ground to third. Stabbed by Turner, sets and throws, and Clairhout had to reach up to grab that, but was able to do so while falling and able to get the out at first, and so 2 down here on the 5-3. And so with 1 on and 2 away, Marcos Franjul, the first baseman, makes his way to the plate for the first time. Franjul was 2 for 5 last night with an RBI. First pitch from Herrera, and that one low for a ball, 1-0. Huso at double, he's at second. Strikeout of Campbell, ground out of Aracena. 12 pitches for Herrera so far. This one flared, and that'll split the infield. Huso hustling, and he'll come in to score, and Energy City has a 1-0 lead in the top of the first inning. And an RBI single for Marcus Franjul. RBI number 3 on the season.
Number 18, Drew Abercrombie.
And now Drew Abercrombie with a lead to work with comes to the plate. First offering from him, a fastball misses low and outside. Energy City picking up where they left off last night, had that 6-run 9th inning. En route to the 11-6 victory. Bunt squared, pulled it back, but a strike anyway, and a 1-1 count to Abercrombie. The designated hitter tonight, .333 batting average this season, 4 home runs, 20 ribbies. Here's the 1-1, swung on and missed, 1-2. Abercrombie had a great night last night. 3 RBI, was 3 for 4, 3 runs, a walk, and a strikeout with 2 stolen bases. Talk about a productive night offensively for Abercrombie. As he flares one away. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 away here in the top of the first inning. 1-0. Check the runner at first. Franjul back safe. Strike 3, outside corner. Abercrombie down on strikes looking. But the Energy City Cactus Rats get a run in the top of the first and lead it 1-0 as we go to the home first next. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege.
Is your family outgrowing your current space? It might be time to move up, and the Shauna Gruninger Group is here to help you find the perfect fit. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the Lethbridge market, Shauna makes upgrading easy, stress-free, and exciting. Don't wait. Your dream home and more room to grow is just a call away. Let the Shauna Gruninger Group help you relax with RE/MAX Real Estate.
The Shauna Gredinger Group with RE/MAX Real Estate Lethbridge is proud to support the Lethbridge Bulls and baseball in southern Alberta. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about the market, we'd love to connect and offer a complimentary market evaluation. No pressure, just helpful info. And because we love giving back, we always have Bulls tickets throughout the season. Scan the QR code to get in touch. We'd love to see you at the game.
Bottom of the first inning, we go here at Spitz Stadium in a 1-0 Energy City lead. As getting the start today will be Steele Whitcheck for the Cactus Rats. Defensively for the Rats, catching tonight, number 26, Nick Hagan. On the corners, Timo Aracena at third, Marcus Frangel at first. The middle infielders, Ten Shindo and Seiji Umezawa at short and second, respectively, and Elias Campbell, Kenyon Sanders, Parker Huso in the field. As Bernie Sakaris will lead things off in the home first, down 1-0. And the first offering from Whitcheck is a fastball on the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Whitcheck for Energy City. Coming into the game today with 3 appearances this year, 2 starts, 12 innings pitched, 5 strikeouts, 5 walks. 0-2 record with an ERA of 5.25 as he tosses a strike there with a fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bernie. Whitcheck last pitched just 2 days ago when an inning in a loss in Fort McMurray to the Giants. Here's the 1-1, flared back foul by Sakaris, 1-2. Bernie this season batting over 400, in fact has a 429 average, which matches the 429 average from last year, which even for me can tell you that his career in the WCBL is 429. In 20 games this season as he turns on that one, fly ball to the left center gap, and the center fielder will make the grab there as Kenyon Sanders able to scale over. And 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning as Lee Matsuzaki will come to the plate. One down. Matsuzaki, the right fielder, has played in all 34 games this season for Lethbridge. Batting .331. Turns on the first pitch from Whitcheck and fouls it back, 0-1. Was 2 for 5 last night, was Lee. Couple of strikeouts, had an RBI. Fastball high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike from Whitcheck, the right-hander for Energy City. From Nevada City, California, goes to Modesto. Here's the 1-1, that one in the dirt before it got to the plate. 2 balls and a strike to Matsuzaki. Not an all-star was Lee, but batting .331 this season, 4 home runs, 24 RBI. Has walked 14 times, struck out 26. Fouled back again by Matsuzaki. Good battle for Lee here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 fouled away again. Carter Clairhout is on deck. He's also due up in this inning, followed by Jack Kaliski in the hole. Two turned on foul again by Matt Sasaki. Six pitch at bat so far, 4 foul balls. Two. Pulled. High fly ball right field. That is gone. A solo home run for Lee Matsuzaki. His 5th of the season. And it's tied at 1. What an at-bat by the Honolulu product. Battled and battled until he found a pitch he made contact on, and it was a no-doubter over the right field fence to tie the game. And now Carter Clairhout in, takes a first pitch fastball high and outside.
Well, Mo Matsuzaki, looks like you have to buy a house in Lethbridge now. Listen, looking, we'll let you know.
A 1-1 ball game on the solo shot for Matsuzaki. His 5th home run of the season, 25th RBI. Clairhout to slapper to left. That'll fall for a base hit. And he's aboard with a 1-out single.
We got fielder number 26, Jack Kaliski.
And now Jack Kaliski, maybe with one of the best walk-up songs out there, will stand in with 1 on, 1 away. First right-handed batter for the Bulls to face Whitcheck. Kaliski this season batting .331 with 7 home runs and 27 ribbies. 1-0, breaking ball, and Kaliski well in front of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 7 home runs for Jack, matching his season total from last year. RBI production down a smidge, but still up there with the 27. Here's the 1-1 on the ground to the shortstop. Shindo charges, flip to second for 1 to first. In time, a double play, 6-4-3, and a great job by Franjul to scoop that one out of the dirt as the Bulls get the run back in the form of a solo home run off the bat of Lee Matsuzaki. And after 1 complete inning at Spitz Stadium, it's the Bulls 1 and the Cactus Rats 1. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
For more than 40 years, we've been there, helping Canadians find the extra space they need to grow and to create new memories. Sentinel Storage. Buy Canadian, store Canadian.
Top of the second inning at Spit Stadium, a 1-1 tie between the Lethbridge Bulls and the Energy City Cactus Rats. Thanks for having us on your Friday night. Justin Forbes along with you, as well Clayton Yates, our producer and pregame show host today. A 1-1 game is leading things off. Kenyon Sanders here in the second. Breaking ball from Samuel Herrera missed for a ball 1-0. 1 run, 2 hits for both teams so far. Solo home run by Lee Matsuzaki to tie the game in the bottom of the first, as this one misses 2-0 from Herrera. Couple of strikeouts for Samuel so far. Sanders this season batting .235. This one fouled back to the screen. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sanders hits in back-to-back games after going 1 for 5 last night with a couple of RBI. Had a run scored as well. Swings here and misses 2 balls, 2 strikes on a fastball. Two home runs for Sanders this season. 2-2 up and in. Looked like a breaking ball that didn't quite break for Herrera, and so a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff man in the second. Ten Shindo, Nick Hagen also due up in this second inning. 3-2 fastball is a walk of Sanders, and the leadoff man aboard on the base on balls. Fans thought that was in the zone. Connor Jocelyn, the home plate umpire, disagreed. And so Shindo will come to the plate with 1 on and none away here in the second. First offering, and that's in for a strike. They're going to check the runner at first. Sanders, diving back, has 12 stolen bases this season, does Sanders. So a threat to steal. Big lead, ball on the ground, 2nd to 1. Double play. A 4-6-3 double play there. And 2 away just like that. Nice little underhand flip with Andrzejczyk to Spinoza, who was able to transfer and get it on in time. And so 2 down for Nick Hagen, the catcher. Fastball for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1 from Herrera. 18 pitches in the first inning for Herrera, 9 so far in this inning. Breaking ball missed. 1-1. Nick Hagen, 2nd year this season. Last year, of course, part of the franchise known as the Edmonton Prospects. Then takes this one for a strike, 1-2. Had a .316 average a year ago for the Prospects in 34 games. This season for Energy City, batting .220 in just 13 games for Hagen. On the ground foul, and that one will keep the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck is Seiji Umezawa, the number 9 hitter for Energy City. One, two, outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hagen from Spruce Grove in Alberta has 3 RBI this season, just 9 hits. Swings and misses here, drop third strike. They'll have to go to first, and they get the out at first. And that will end the inning. After the top of the second, it's the Rats 1, the Bulls 1, home second next. You're watching WCBL Baseball on FloCollege.
Is your family outgrowing your current space? It might be time to move up, and the Shauna Grunninger Group is here to help you find the perfect fit. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the Lethbridge market, Shauna makes upgrading easy, stress-free, and exciting. Don't wait. Your dream home and more room to grow is just a call away. Let the Shauna Grunninger Group help you relax with RE/MAX Real Estate.
The Shauna Grunninger Group with RE/MAX Real Estate Lethbridge is proud to support the Lethbridge Bulls and baseball in southern Alberta. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about the market, we'd love to connect and offer a complimentary market evaluation. No pressure, just helpful info. And because we love giving back, we always have Bulls tickets throughout the season. Scan the QR code to get in touch. We'd love to see you at the game.
One ball game here at Spitz Stadium as the Lethbridge Bulls head to the bottom of the second, and to lead things off will be Steven Andrzejczyk, the second baseman. Solo home run of Lee Matsuzaki in the first. Andrzejczyk followed by Adonis Bernal and Will Turner due up here in inning number 2. And Steele Witczek needed just 16 pitches in that first inning. Fastball for a strike to Andrzejczyk and an 0-1 count. Andrzejczyk with an average of .304 this season. 1 home run, 14 RBI in 26 games. Flared foul down the right field line, 0-2. Steven yesterday was 0 for 3 with a walk. Had a couple of hits in the win against Okotoks on Tuesday night. That was a 7-6 win for the Bulls at Siemens Stadium in Okotoks. Here's the 0-2 on the ground, foul down the third base line. Bunch of seagulls on the field here at Spitz Stadium. And a ball on the field out and left, so time called there. Oh, 2 count to Andrzejczyk, the leadoff man in the second. Fastball missed, low and outside. Tried to get Andrzejczyk to chase. And a 1-2 count to the second baseman. This one in the dirt to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And count full as that one missed. Good at bat here by Andrechik. Bulls have been patient at the plate tonight. At times last night, a little impatient. Chased on some that were well outside of the zone. Here's the 3-2 and a swing and a miss. Andrechik down on strikes on a breaking ball. And one away. First strikeout of the night for Whitcheck. And now Adonis Bernal will stand in, the catcher tonight. Second summer with the Bulls. First offering is high and inside. Bernal leans back out of that one for a 1-0 count. Adonis, 258 batting average this season, had a 291 a year ago. Inside for a strike, 1-1. Bernal, 6 home runs and 31 RBI last year in 45 games. This season in 18 that he's played, 1 home run, 10 RBI. So the ability to make contact and put the ball deep is there for Adonis. Is this one on the ground? Juggled by Umezawa. And an E4 will see Adonis reach. And one on with one away as Umezawa charged and just booted it. First error of the ball game, and the Bulls have a base runner in a 1-1 tie. And now Will Turner, the third baseman, stands in with a 194 average this season. On the ground, comebacker up the middle for a base hit. Bernal to second. And runners at first and second for Lethbridge with one away.
Designated hitter, number 24, David Blanchard.
For Will Turner, that is his 15th hit of the season. And Dallin Blanchard, designated hitter tonight, with 2 on and 1 away. 5 home runs this season. Breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Blanchard, in the 18 games that he's played, has posted a .321 batting average, product of Magnolia, Arkansas, goes to Southern Arkansas University. Oh, 1. That one lined to the shortstop. Flip to second for 1. Relay on. And a double play. 6-4-3. That's the third double play of the night. And the Cactus Rats get out of it. And after 2 complete innings at Spitz Stadium, it is the Bulls 1 and the Cactus Rats 1. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege. Top of the third inning we go at Spit Stadium in a 1-1 tie. And Samuel Herrera back out for the third inning. Herrera, first start of the game of the season this year. The most that he has gone in a game this season was the second game against Weyburn on Canada Day, the doubleheader here at Spit Stadium. Went 3 complete innings that night. So we'll see what kind of longevity the Bulls will be able to get out of Herrera. Faced 12 batters in those 3 innings on that night. Fresh arm, though, 6 days rest since his last appearance on July the 5th, as he will face Seiji Umezawa. Squared bunt as the number 9 hitter pulled it back, and a 1-0 count for the ball outside. Both runs in the first inning. Fastball for a strike, 1-1. Umezawa this season, just 4 appearances, 4 games played, 9 at-bats with a .222 average. This one in for a strike, 1-2. Pushed him back with a breaking ball, and it fell inside the zone for a 1-2. Whoa, that one high. Ducking that time was Umezawa. Two. Fastball. Strike 3. Back-to-back punch-outs. 4th of the night for Herrera. And 1 down here in the top of the third inning. And back to the top of the order, Elias Campbell, the left fielder. Fastball. And a swing and a miss, 0-1. Campbell 0 for 1 today with a strikeout to lead off the ball game. Product of Patterson, New Jersey. Goes to Embry-Riddle University. 0-1, and that's a base hit to right. Pass Clarehout at first. And Campbell on the board with a single.
Right fielder number 3, Parker Husu.
Husu now, 1 on, 1 away. '40th pitch up coming for Herrera. Husu 1 for 1 today with a double back in the first, came around to score as well. As this one misses outside and low with a fastball. 1-0 the count for Herrera. Husu this season, .305 average. The double was his second of the season as they checked the runner. Campbell, 6 stolen bases this season for Energy City. Aracena is on deck. And another check to the runner at first. On the ground and foul. A lot of discussion about the City Connects jerseys, both at the WCBL and Major League level. I have to say, with the Bulls wearing theirs tonight, these cream or gold uniforms, couple that with the Energy City uniforms, and I have to say it's a pretty good jersey matchup, I would say, in my humble opinion. I like to suggest that I'm a bit of a jersey connoisseur as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one upstairs to even the count, 2-2. Husu doubled to center in the first inning. That one was when Bernie Sakaris lost it in the sunshine. The sunshine has somewhat gone away behind the clouds. Not much sun shining now as the clouds roll in. Not expected to see any weather in terms of precipitation in this game. This one, a slapper to left. That'll fall for a base hit. And Husu 2 for 2. And runners at first and second. With 1 away.
Third baseman, number 10, Timo Aracena.
And now Timo Aracena will stand in. And exactly the guy you want standing in for Energy City with 2 on and 1 away. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Aracena 0 for 1, grounded out to the third baseman, his only trip to the plate. That was in the first inning. 407 average this season for the All-Star. 0-1. That one missed with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike from Herrera. Back-to-back singles by Campbell and Huso. This one chopped at and foul by Aracena. Top of the third, tied at 1. Smith Stadium. One, 2. Slapped foul by Aracena, and that one top of the concession stand at left field. Here's the 1-2. That's a base hit up the middle. In will come Campbell. Huso held at second, and an RBI single for Aracena. And Energy City back in front 2-1 on 3 straight singles. And still 1 away for Franjul with runners at first and second. For Aracena, that is RBI number 30 on the year, which matches his output from last year, as this one lined to the shortstop for the second out.
Designated hitter, number 18, Drew Abercrombie.
And now Drew Abercrombie. Designated hitter tonight for Energy City. Bunt squared and able to knock it down was Bernal. That'll keep the runners at first and second. Parker Husu is at second base. He was held there on that loop single for an RBI for Aracena. Bunt pulled back again, 2-1. 3-1. And that'll be a walk of Abercrombie, and so the base is loaded for Kenyon Sanders. And out to have a discussion on the mound is Josh Bergman, the Bulls pitching coach. Two-time MLB draft pick, Josh Bergman. Also a good hockey guy. Scouts hockey and does color commentary for the Lethbridge Hurricanes in town during the winter alongside myself.
He is tonight's spear batter. He strikes up. Here will go on discount for 10
And
minutes.
so Kenyon Sanders reached on a walk his last time up. Bases loaded, 2 away. Here in the top of the third, Energy City leading 2-1. Fastball, swing and a miss, 0-1. Sanders, .235 average this season. The walk in the second inning for him was the 8th walk this season for Sanders. This one on the ground, but pulled foul. And quickly 0-2 for Herrera, with 2 away, up to 57 pitches now for the right-hander. Oh, 2. Ooh, fans thought that was in there. Bernal tried to frame it up. This one outside to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 called. Strikeout number 5 on the night for Herrera. The Cactus Rats leave the bases loaded and get a run, though, in that third inning and lead it 2-1 as the Bulls go to the bottom of the third next. This is the WCBL and Bulls baseball on FloCollege. Bottom of the third inning at Spit Stadium, a 2-1 lead for the Energy City Cactus Rats as J.C. Spinoza, the number 9 hitter, will lead things off here in the home third, with the Bulls trailing by a run. First offering, and Spinoza cuts on that and misses 0-1. Spinoza, followed by Bernie Sakaris, top of the order. Lee Matsuzaki in the 2-hole due up here in the third inning. Productive work by Steele Whitcheck so far for Energy City. Only 30 pitches in this, the third, but that's going to be a base hit for Spinoza. And a loop single to right. And the leadoff man aboard here in the third for Lethbridge. And Bernie Sakaris now, as the order rolls over, back to the top. Sakaris 0 for 1 tonight. Fly out to center his first time up. First offering pulled, and that's a base hit to right. Quickly in by Husu. And the first two aboard on singles back-to-back.
Right fielder number 10, Lee Matsuzaki.
And now Lee Matsuzaki, who has a home run in this game. 1 for 1. Has 2 runners on with none away in the third. His 5th home run of the season back in the first inning. 25th RBI. On the ground, 2nd to 1, and they'll get the runner at first. Matsuzaki down on the fielder's choice, but the runners advance to 2nd and 3rd.
First baseman, number 23, Carter Clairhout.
And 1 away for Carter Clairhout. And a couple of runners in scoring position. Clairhout, 24 RBI this season. For him, that ranks tied, 4th now, with Matsuzaki picking up a ribby in this game. First pitch outside from Whitcheck. Brennan McTavish, not dressed today. He leads the team with 29 ribbies, followed by Kaliski with 27, Matsuzaki with 25, Clairhout with 24. Kaliski and Clairhout, each 7 home runs this season. 1-0, and that one outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Tough approach if you're Energy City here. Do you attack Clairhout? You have the open base at first, but then if you put him there, all of a sudden you have to deal with Kaliski, who's got as many home runs as Carter, with the bases loaded and what would be 1 away. 2-0 count for Clairhout. This one on the ground, a roller to third. Turning, throwing, in time, but a run scores to tie the game. And 2 away. And Sakaris advances to third. As Spinoza came in to score. And now Kaliski. Ryan McDonald hot at the umpire down at first. And now they're going to have a conversation here. McDonald, Coach Mac as they call him, expressing his thoughts that the first baseman came off the bag and that Clairhout should be safe. And now the umpires will conference. Connor Jocelyn, Zeke Fair, Cam Hampton are the 3-man crew. And they uphold the call at first. So Clairhout out. McDonald not happy, despite the run coming in to make it a 2-2 game. And now Jack Kaliski with a runner 90 feet away. Swing and a miss, strike one. Kaliski, 27 ribbies this season, second on the team, as mentioned, behind Brennan McTavish. Oh, 1. Knocked foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Kaliski. Andrzejczyk is on deck. That one in the dirt. Good job by Hagen to get in front of it and keep it on the ground in front of him. Bernie Sakaris is at third. He has a single in this game. 1 for 2. Kaliski grounded into a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play back in the first. So 0 for 1. That one ripped to left, backing up and over the head of Campbell. Sakaris scores. Kaliski to second with the double, and Lethbridge in front 3-2. RBI number 28 for Kaliski, and Lethbridge has their first lead in this ball game. And with 1 on and 2 away, Steven Andrzejczyk now comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, shortstop Shindo charges, throws, out at first. And that will end the inning. The Bulls get 2 runs in the bottom of the third and lead at 3-2 after 3 complete here at Spitz Stadium. You're watching Lethbridge Bulls baseball in the Western Canadian Baseball League on FloCollege.
Hey baseball fans, make sure to stay up to date with your favorite teams across the league by subscribing to the WCBL YouTube channel right now. We have tons of free coverage for you over there, including daily highlights, full archived game broadcasts, daily game day previews, plus 2 weekly shows including the WCBL Report with myself and Joe McFarland every Wednesday, and also the WCBL Game of the Week pregame show leading right up to game time every Thursday night. It's all in one spot, the WCBL YouTube channel. Subscribe today.
The live sports experience is changing. Teams and facilities are under pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. IKS Live has the right team to deliver. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience, in the seats or streaming to you. IKS Live continues to bring you the best seat in the house.
Top of the 4th inning, leading off for Energy City, shortstop number 6, Ken Shindo.
Top of the 4th inning at Spitz Stadium, and Ten Shindo will lead things off with a 3-2 Lethbridge lead. And Samuel Herrera back out for the 4th, his first start of the season. Fastball for a strike, 0-1. 61 pitches now so far. in this ball game. Quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Other scores tonight: Fort McMurray leading Okotoks 1-0. Silver Lake is a 3-0 lead on Brooks. As this one flared to right, Matsuzaki on his horse can't come up with the grab, rolls to the wall, turning his Shindo to second. He'll look to third, but now hurries back. And a leadoff double for Shindo.
Catcher number 26, Nick Hagan.
As Nick Hagan will come to the plate. Other scores around the WCBL: Saskatoon leading Weyburn 2-1. Medicine Hat and Swift Current tied 1-1 after their game yesterday was rained out. Leadoff bat at second. This one flared hot to the parking lot. Nick Hagan 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. His last time up, that was in the second. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Straight up. Bernal hustling, and he'll get under it on a pop-up. And one away is Hagan down.
Second baseman number 16, Seiji Umazawa.
And now Seiji Umazawa comes to the plate, the number 9 hitter. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. And an 0-1 count to Umazawa. Second baseman struck out in the third. Swing and a miss, strike 2. On the ground. Couple of bounces. Throw on from Spinoza and 2 down.
Left fielder number 40, Elias Campbell.
Shindo advanced to third on the play. And now back to the top of the order for Elias Campbell, who's 1 for 2. Strike there with a breaking ball. 0-1 from Herrera. Still no bodies in the bullpen. 3 2/3 so far for Herrera, which is a season high for him in terms of length in a ball game. Previous was 3 complete. This one, fly ball to left. Backing up is Kaliski to the wall. That'll fall for a base hit. 1 run scores. And a double for Carmichael to tie the game at 3.
Right fielder number 3, Parker Husu.
So an RBI double for Elias Campbell, and now Parker Husu with 2 away. Takes a first pitch low for a ball, 1-0. Checked it up before breaking the plane. That fastball just missed. 2-0 now. Three and 0. Fastball for a strike there. 3 balls, 1 strike to Husu. Husu 2 for 2 today. Doubled and scored in the first, singled, and was held at third in the third. Three-one, check swing on the ground, foul down the first base line. On deck is Aracena. Husu with a .305 average this season. Out of Victoria on Vancouver Island. Home of the Victoria Harbor Cats baseball team. Is now a 3-2 count for Husu. Strike 3 called. Parker Husu rang up and pleading his case. He thought it was a walk. Connor Jocelyn said strikeout. And that will end the inning. And for Herrera, strikeout number 6 on the night. Husu still having a conversation. So too is Jordan Blundell, the head coach of the Energy City Cactus Rats. It's 3-3, bottom of the 4th. We go level.
Like last night, locked in a pretty tight battle. Pitching and defense has locked it down pretty good, and we're just waiting for our sticks to erupt here.
Now, I know not all the players have family, but there's a few players who have family in from out of town, and I'm talking like a long ways from out of town. Nice for the boys to have that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of these guys are a long way from home, and to bring in a little bit of comfort, their families show up. It's good. It's good to see.
Absolutely. One of the hottest players right now is Bernie Sakaris. Talk a little bit about what he brings to the team.
I mean, in the leadoff spot, he's sort of our spark plug, and he gets the team going and stuff, gets on base for the big guys to come drive them in.
Miles, thanks for doing this tonight. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, good stuff there with Tony Days and Miles Fletcher, Bulls assistant coach, in a 3-3 game at the halfway point. Middle of the 4th. And up will come for the Bulls Adonis Bernal, followed by Will Turner and Dallin Blanchard. And the right-hander Steele Whitcheck back out for inning number 4. Straight up on the infield grass, and Aracena will make the grab.
Third baseman number 15.
One pitch, one away. First offering to Will Turner is a fastball for a strike. Turner today 1 for 1, had a single in the second. On the ground to third. Aracena sets, throws, 2 down.
Designated hitter number 24, Galen Blanchard.
And with 2 away, Dallin Blanchard now. First pitch strike, going 1. That one off the plate with a fastball from Whitcheck. 46 pitches for the Cactus Rats starter. One ball, 1 strike to Blanchard, the designated hitter. Dallin grounded into an inning-ending 6-4-3 double play. This one straight up on the shallow outfield, and backing up was Shindo into center and able to make the grab. So a 3 up, 3 down, 4th inning. And after 4 complete, it's the Bulls 3 and the Cactus Rats 3 from Spitz Stadium. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege.
Have you ever wondered if there's one thing that connects people from across our province? Something that connects the coffee shop to the spray park, or the brewery to the rodeo, the campground to the sports field, the friend next door with your family in the next town, the dealership with the ice cream shop. It's pretty amazing when you think about how it's all connected, because it truly is. And it's all we think about, so you don't have to.
Top of the 5th, and a tie game, 3-3 between the Bulls and the Cactus Rats, and Samuel Herrera back out for the 5th inning. 78 pitches for him in his first start this season, and comes to the leadoff man, Timo Aracena, with a fastball strike. 6 pitches was all that was required in that 4th inning for Steele Whitcheck for Energy City. 47 pitches for him so far. More work certainly to this point for Herrera as some bodies start to make their way out to the bullpen for Lethbridge. No arms moving yet. Aracena 0-2. This one in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 for 2 today is Timo Aracena. Grounded out in the 2nd, had an RBI single in the 3rd before being stranded. That was a situation where the Cactus Rats left the bases loaded. 2-2 now from Herrera. Cresting the 80 pitch count now on the night. This one flared foul out of play. Aracena, followed by Marcus Frandrul and Drew Abercrombie, due up in this inning in the top of the 5th. Full count. This one in the air to center. Sakaris on a line. And the leadoff man retired, one away. And now Marcus Frandrul will come to the plate, 1 for 2.
First baseman number 29, Marcus Frandrul.
Singled with an RBI in the first, lined out in the second, did Marcus. First offering from Herrera is a strike with a fastball. On the ground to third, and that'll be a base hit down the line. Past Turner, Frandrul turning and heading to second. Juggled in the corner by Kaliski. He'll get it in. Frandrul turns and he'll hold at second base. The ball coming back into the infield. And a one-out double for Frandrul. He's now 2 for 3. And now Drew Abercrombie, 0 for 1 with a walk. Abercrombie batting .333 this season. Swings and misses on a first pitch, 0-1. He struck out looking to end the first inning, walked in the third. Strikeout number 11 on the year, walk number 9 on the year for Abercrombie. Squares to bunt, laid it foul. 0-2. Talked about the night that Abercrombie had last night. Terrific effort in that victory against the Bulls. 3 for 4 with a walk, 2 stolen bases, 3 RBI, and 3 times came around to score. Had a double in the game as well. Also struck out, but a pretty productive night last night for Abercrombie. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the DH today. Flied fair. That one out of play. You can hear the cars in the background. Street Wheelers night and weekend. They do the cruise tonight. They do drag races tomorrow. And then a show and shine on Saturday. As a drop third strike, they'll have to go to first and they get the out. 2 down. And that is a strikeout, number 7 on the night for Herrera, as the in-ballpark beer batter, Kenyon Sanders, the center fielder, will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk as well today. Fastball missed inside, 1-0. Sanders walked in the second, struck out to end the third. This one tipped off the end of the bat, foul, 1-1. Product of California, Kenyon Sanders batting .235 this year. Couple of home run, 15 RBI. 1-1. That one outside. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 again. That one a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Sanders. Ten Shindo is on deck. Franjul had a double, he's at second. Pushed foul out of play. 2-2, the count remains. Two, off speed. And that one misses. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. To Kenyon Sanders. 98 pitches now for Herrera. Some action in the bullpen for Lethbridge. Herrera readies. Fastball low, and that will be a walk. And runners on the corner as Franjul hustled down to third. Second walk of the night for Kenyon Sanders, and now Ten Shindo will come to the plate with runners on the corners, first and third with 2 away here in the 5th. And here is pitch number 100 on the ground, pulled foul. And Shindo 0-1. Herrera, 100 pitches in this ball game through 4 2/3. That one in the dirt, and hustling to second will be Sanders, so he's in at second base, and a free base to work with now with runners at second and third. That's a strike, 1-2. Looks like a right-hander in the bullpen starting to get loose for Lethbridge. High and by, and a run scores. And Energy City takes a 4-3 lead on a wild pitch. And the same small ball mistakes the Bulls have been making over the last couple of weeks cost them there. Unforced errors that have cost them runs. And all of a sudden, they trail this ball game. 4-3 and 103 pitches now for Herrera. This one high and inside, 3-2, the count full again. Three-two. That's another walk. Was that not the 4th ball? Yeah, it was. Shindo will take the free pass. Back-to-back walks. And runners on the corner, and that might be the end of the night of Samuel Herrera. The slow walk out of the bullpen for Ryan McDonald. And he makes the call to the bullpen. 105 pitches for Samuel Herrera. Has given up the lead and is in line for a no decision. Goes 4 2/3. 27 7 pitches in that inning. And so they go to the bullpen with the Bulls trailing 4-3, and it looks as though it will be Hayden Oglesby out of the bullpen for the Bulls. And the right-hander will take over with runners on the corners.
Pitching change for the Bulls. Now in the game, pitching number 3, Hayden Oglesby.
And Oglesby will take over from Herrera. Herrera goes 4 2/3, 105 pitches, 7 strikeouts, but at times struggled with his command and location. And that is why the pitch count got up. And so Oglesby takes over from here. And Hayden out of Lantana, Texas will make his 4th appearance of the season. An ERA of 11.57, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, has allowed 10 hits. And he will face Nick Hagen, the catcher.
Two out, runners at first and third. The batter, the catcher, number 26, Nick Hagen.
And so Hagen with 2 on and 2 away here in the top of the 5th, with Energy City leading 4-3. Will stand in for the 3rd time, 0 for 2. This one ripped to second, knocked down by Andrachik with time, and Oglesby needed 1 pitch to get out of it. But Energy City adds a run and takes the lead. 4-3 Cactus Rats. Middle of the 5th. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege.
The Lethbridge Bullhorn is all things regarding the Lethbridge Bulls of the Western Canadian Baseball League. The Bullhorn has the latest news regarding the Bulls with interviews with current and past players, signings, game recaps, and updates on all the events happening at Spit Stadium. The Bullhorn is your place for all things regarding baseball in Lethbridge. Get your horns up with the Bullhorn, the Lethbridge Bulls Baseball Report. This summer, there's only one place to be, and that's Spit Stadium.
You can sit here. Or here. You can sit here. Or here.
Or even here.
But not here. Get your tickets now at bullsbaseball.com and come experience Bulls baseball all summer long. It's going to be unbelievable.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Steele Whitcheck back out for the Cactus Rats. Only 47 pitches so far.
Thanks to Davis GM for being a longtime sponsor of the Bulls. Be sure to book a table on the sunniest place.
And so the bottom of the order will lead things off for the Bulls here in the 5th inning. JC Spinoza, the shortstop, 1 for 1 today, will lead things off, followed by Bernie Sakaris and Lee Matsuzaki duo. And Energy City with a lead, 4-6 in their last 10 games. Bulls are 6-4 in that same span. Lethbridge sitting 21-12. Cactus Rats 15-21 on the season. Final 2 meetings after tonight on the season will come up on July 21st and 22nd after the All-Star game.
Bottom of the 5th inning, leading off the Bulls, the shortstop, number 2, JC Spinoza.
As JC Spinoza, the shortstop, will come to the plate after a 3-up, 3-down 4th inning for the Bulls last time out. JC singled and scored in the 3rd. First offering from Whitcheck is low for a ball. And a 1-0 count to the shortstop. Two and 0. Three and 0. Good eye by Spinoza early in this at bat. Fastball for a strike, 3-1 to JC. For Spinoza this season, his average 250. 3-1 count here. Fouled it back on a fastball. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground, foul to the dugout. Still a full count for Spinoza. Sakaris on deck, followed by Lee Matsuzaki due up in this inning. Three-two again. Called on the outside corner. Down looking Spinoza and one away. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Steele Whitcheck. First strikeout since the second inning. First pitch by Sakaris, and that one fouled back 0-1. Bernie 1 for 2 today. Came in with that .429 average on the season. Down 0-1. Ripped to right, in play, and brought in by Huso, 2 down.
Right fielder number 10, Lee Matsuzaki.
And Ali Matsuzaki, who's 1 for 2 today, with a home run, a solo shot back in the first inning. Fastball upstairs from Whitcheck, 57 pitches for him in this ball game. In the bottom of the 5th inning. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 2 balls, 1 strike for Matsuzaki. The home run back in the first inning, a solo round trip, his 5th homer of the season. He's homered in the first and then grounded into a fielder's choice in the 3rd inning. on the ground foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count full. That's Zaki at a .331 average coming into the game today. 49 hits on the year. Struck out. And back to back, pardon me, 2 out of 3, I should say, strikeouts. And another 3 down inning. That's 7 straight that have been retired by Whitcheck. And after the 5th inning, it is Energy City leading 4-3. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege. Hey, Noglesby back out for the 6th inning. He came in relief and pitched just 1 pitch to retire Nick Hagan on a ground out to end the 5th inning. A 4-3 Energy City lead as we take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard across the WCBL on this Friday night. 5 games in total. Scorers have Sylvan Lake leading Brooks 3-1. It is Medicine Hat 4, Swift Current 1. That one bottom of the 5th inning. In Weyburn, the Beavers home to the Saskatoon Berries, tied 2-2, top of the 6th inning. And a nail-biter at Legacy Dodge Field. In Fort McMurray, the Giants lead the Okotoks Dogs 1-0. So that's a situation where, with Okotoks losing so far in this game and still a few innings to go in that one, this is a huge opportunity for Lethbridge, with Sylvan Lake coming in tomorrow and Sunday to try and close the gap a little bit on Okotoks, maintain their lead on Sylvan Lake. So when you consider the out-of-town scoreboard, and with Sylvan Lake winning, or leading anyways, as this one gets by the second baseman for a leadoff single for Seiji Umezawa. This game all of a sudden critical in the standings for the Bulls. And back to the top of the order. Interesting that Oglesby has faced 2 batters and only has thrown 2 pitches so far, as that one a called strike. 0-1 to Elias Campbell. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored. Bunt tipped, and that one caught Bernal. Takes a minute, and Connor Jocelyn, the home plate umpire, will give him a few extra seconds on a walkout to the pitcher, and then he'll sweep off home plate. As an umpire, and I'll say this, I've never umpired baseball, but if I was a home plate umpire, my OCD with the dirt on the plate would not be good, because I would want to sweep that off every batter. Especially you get a guy sliding in or coming in from third to score. 0-2 the count. Runner going, and he'll get to second safe. Umezawa, stolen base, and a runner in scoring position. Campbell 1 and 2. Singleton scored in the third, had an RBI double in the fourth. Struck out in the first to lead off the ball game. This one on the ground to the shortstop. Spinoza to a knee. Sets and throws, and a good stretch by Carter Clairhout for the first out.
Right field number 3, Parker Husu.
And now Parker Husu, who went down on strikes his last time up. Dropped ball, and Umezawa will zip to third. Fastball for a strike from Oglesby. Hayden came in last inning, got the third out. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Husu. Ripped to right. That'll be a base hit. A run will score, and it's 5-3 for the Cactus Rats. RBI single for Parker Husu. He is 3 for 4.
Third base, number 10, Timo Aracena.
On the ground from Aracena. Charging is Andrachik, and he juggled it. Couldn't make the play. And that'll be an infield hit for Aracena. Oh, now they've changed it to an E4. So an error charged to Andrachik. First error of the ball game for the Bulls, as they trail 5-3. Fastball for a strike. Runners at first and second. One away. Howen grabbed by Adonis on a low fastball, 2-1. To Marcus Franjul, he's 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run. Outside again. Fouled back by Franjul. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the first baseman. Talk about a color scheme. Baby blue shin guards and bat. Bright pink gloves. Love it. And time called by Franjul. Those batting gloves are actually unreal. That hot pink. I would suspect that those are his college colors. For Franjul at Southwest Baptist University would be my guess. This one on the ground. Andrzejczyk turns second for one to first in time. Double play. A 4-6-3 to get out of the fifth, out of the sixth, I should say. And it's the Bulls down 2, heading to the home sixth next. This is the WCBL on FloCollege.
T-Bone is a busy bull these days, so please give him a hand keeping Spitz Stadium clean by using the Ability Resource Center's recycling bins located throughout Spitz Stadium. Ability Resources is the official recycling depot of the Lethbridge Bulls and Spitz Stadium.
Austin, who is Adonis Burnell's nephew, all the way from Panama.
Bottom of the sixth inning, we go here at Spitz Stadium as Steele Whitcheck back out for the sixth. As a 5-3 advantage for the Cactus Rats. They've scored a run in each of the last 4 innings. 1 run in the third, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth inning. And Whitcheck, who's currently in line for the win, sitting at just 62 pitches through 5 innings. Productivity high for the right-hander. 16 pitches in the first, 13 in the second, 12 in the third. Needed just 6 in the fourth and 15 in the fifth inning for a grand total of 62 to this point, as he will take on the 3, 4, 5 hitters in this ball game. Leading things off will be Carter Clairhout for Lethbridge, followed by Jack Kaliski, the All-Stars, and Steven Andrzejczyk due up as well. In inning number 6, a 5-3 Energy City lead after taking an 11-6 win last night with 6 runs in the top of the 9th inning. First offering from Whitcheck is inside for a ball, a 1-0 count for Carter. Clairhout singled in the first, RBI in the third on a fielder's choice. Up in the count, 2-0. Three and 0. Taking all the way for a strike, 3-1. Now a green light for Clairhout. Three and 1. Ripped to right. All the way to the wall in the gap. Clairhout turning and heading to second. And that'll be a stand-up double for the first baseman to lead off to sixth.
The fielder number 26, Jack Kaliski.
For Clairhout, that is his 4th double of the season. And Jack Kaliski, with a runner in scoring position, will come to the plate. Jack 0 for 1, or pardon me, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 to Kaliski. Grounded into an inning-ending double play in the first. Had an RBI double in the third. High fastball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Andrew Chick on deck. Swing and a miss, strike 2. This one outside. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two. In the air, fly ball to center. Sanders to his left, all the way back to the wall. It's gone! 2-run home run for Jack Kaliski, ties the game at 5. That got up in the jet stream and just carried all the way out of the ballpark. Team leading 8th home run for Kaliski. Off the bat, it didn't look like that had enough to get out, but it hung up and stayed. And this game, brand new in the 6th.
Second baseman, number 8, Steven Anderchek.
Liner to the shortstop.
And hang a star on it for Tien Shindo. Catcher number 19, Adonis Cornell.
So 1 away for Adonis. He is 0 for 1, reached on an error in the second. Pulled foul. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bernal. Reached on an error in the second, popped up to the third baseman in a 3-up, 3-down 4th. One. Low and outside. That one a fly ball to left, in play. Backing up was Campbell, and he makes the grab for the second out.
Third baseman, number 15, Will Turner.
And Will Turner, 1 for 2, will come to the plate with 2 runs having been cashed and 2 out here in the 6th. Flared foul. 0-1 now for Turner. Singled in the second, grounded out in the fourth. High fastball misses. 1-1. This one straight up on the infield. Franjul in, so too Azumazawa, and it'll be the third baseman that will make the grab. And that is the third out. But a 2-run home run from Jack Kaliski has tied the game 5-5 through 6 innings at Spitz Stadium. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege. Top of the seventh, we go here at Spitz Stadium, and Hayden Oglesby back out for the top of the seventh, his third inning of work after coming in the fifth. Only 17 pitches for the right-hander so far, and a 5-5 ball game after the second home run of the game for Lethbridge off the bat of Jack Kaliski in the bottom of the sixth, tied it at 5, and leading things off will be Drew Abercrombie, the designated hitter here in the seventh, and a first pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Abercrombie 0 for 2 with a walk today. He struck out looking to end the first, walked in the third, struck out in the fifth as well for the second time. This one a fly ball to center, and in will come Sakaris to make the grab one away.
Center fielder number 13, Kenyon
Sanders now 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Walked in the second, walked in the fifth, struck out in the middle in the third to close out the third inning. In a 5-5 game in the seventh, breaking ball misses high and upstairs, 1-0. 20 pitches now for Oglesby. Hayden taking over from Samuel Herrera, who threw 105 pitches today through 4 2/3. Oglesby last worked on July 6th as a ground ball to Andrachik onto Clairhout, 2 down. Four-3 put away there. And now 10 Shindo. 1 for 2 with a walk in this one. The shortstop for Energy City made a miraculous grab on a lineout last inning. Takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Shindu, the shortstop, grounded into a double play in the second, doubled and scored in the fourth, walked in the fifth. Pulled on this one on the ground. Charging is Turner. Sets and throws, and he makes a great play. Clairhout makes a great grab in a 3-up, 3-down inning
Just 6 pitches for Oglesby. We stretch. Middle of the 7th, 5-5 game at Spitz Stadium. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege.
This summer, there's only one place to be, and that's Spitz Stadium.
You can sit here. Or here. You can sit here.
Or here.
Or even here.
But not here. Get your tickets now at bullsbaseball.com and come experience Bulls baseball all summer long. It's going to be unbelievable.
Steele Whitcheck back up for the bottom of the 7th inning here at Spitz Stadium, and a productive game for him so far through 6 complete innings, 80 pitches for him. 18 pitches, a game high in the last inning for Whitcheck. As leading things off in the bottom of the 7th will be Dallin Blanchard, followed by J.C. Spinoza, the 8-9 hitters, and Bernie Sakaris due up as well, the number 1 hitter. Bulls, a 2-run home run from Jack Kaliski in the 6th inning, tied it at 5. Bulls held a 3-2 lead after 3 innings. And then runs for Energy City in 4 straight. They had a run in the first, followed by nothing in the second. 1 run counted in the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, but a scoreless 7th. Sets up Lethbridge to try and pull back in front. And Dalen Blanchard will lead things off from Magnolia, Arkansas, batting .321 this season. And Whitcheck ready. First offering, fastball for a ball, 1-0. That one looked like it was in the zone, but just above, so a ball called by Connor Jocelyn, the home plate umpire. Zeke Fair at first, Cam Hampton at third. .0 for a fastball, and a 1-1 count now to Blanchard. Spinoza on deck. Sakaris due up as well. Lights are on at Spitz Stadium in a 5-5 tie. This one off the plate, 2 balls and a strike. Blanchard today 0 for 2. Grounded into a double play to end the second. Popped up to the shortstop to end the 4th. Swings and misses, 2-2. Popped up to the third baseman, Arancina, and he will make the grab, 1 away, and Blanchard now 0 for 3.
Shortstop, number 2, J.C. Spinoza.
And now Spinoza, who's 1 for 2 with a run scored tonight, will come to the plate. With 1 away in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pulled to third, knocked down by Aracena. Sets, throws, and a dart to first gets Spinoza. What a recovery by Aracena. That is pure athleticism to knock that down. Have the wherewithal to get the ball and set and throw. And that ball, I don't think, got above belt high from third base to first base. A dart for the second out. And back to the top of the order for Bernie Sakaris with 2 gone. Breaking ball misses from Whitcheck. Sakaris 1 for 3 tonight. Couple of flyouts and a single in the third came around to score. Check swing there on a fastball inside, 2-0. Good take by Bernie. Sakaris in center field tonight. That one foul.
It's double in the 7th inning. Lucky found a certificate for Ronald Golf at Paradise Canyon Golf Club. If a double is not hit, a lucky man could win 2 tickets to a future Bulls home game.
Swing and a miss. Two balls, 2 strikes to Sakaris. 2 away. Bottom of the 7th, tied 5-5. This is eerily similar to the game last night. Seesaw back and forth. This one flared back foul.
Cavendish fries are official fries at Swiss Stadium and the Bulls. Cavendish fries available at the Henderson Grill located on the main concourse of the Braxton.
Two. That one missed, count full. Three-two on the way. Ripped to the gap. That's a base hit. Sakaris turning and heading to second. A stand-up double with 2 out in the 7th.
Right fielder number 10, Lee Matsuzaki.
And now Lee Matsuzaki with a home run today. Comes to the plate, and out will come Jordan Blundell, the coach of the the Energy City Cactus Rats.
On the first baseline, Tim Terrace, perfect spot to host your group during the 2025 Bulls season.
That is a tall man. Towering over everybody on the infield. The coach for Energy City. Look at him compared to the catcher, Nick Hagan. That's probably 2 feet worth of height difference. What is Hagan listed at? Nick Hagan listed at 5'9", so not certainly a tall guy by any stretch, but that looked like at least 1.5 foot on the catcher. Now, of course, deception probably a little bit with the mound and Hagen being below the coach, but gonna check the runner at second and force Bernie back to the bag. Matt Sasaki homered, solo shot in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice in the third, struck out in the fifth. That was his last time up. Here in the bottom of the seventh, 2 away. Fastball turned on, fly ball, left field. In comes the left fielder Campbell, and he'll make the grab, and that will end the inning. 7 completed at Spitz Stadium. It's Lethbridge 5, Energy City 5. Back for the 8th next. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege. Top of the 8th inning, we go here at Spitz Stadium, and it's a 5-5 tie between the Bulls and the Energy City Cactus Rats. And back for the 8th is Hayden Oglesby, 23 pitches in relief so far, as he will be tasked with the bottom of the order. Nick Hagen, followed by Seiji Umezawa, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, as Elias Campbell also due up in this 8th inning in a tie game from Spitz. Second of a 4-game homestand for Lethbridge on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday against Sylvan Lake. And Hagen, the catcher, 0 for 3 today, fouls one back. 0-1. This one lined to the shortstop, and an easy play for Spinoza for the first out.
Second baseman, number 16, Seiji Umezawa.
Oglesby has been able to retire 5 straight. Bunt squared and pulled back. By Seiji Umezawa. And this one in for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1, this one upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. This one pulled. High fly ball left field. Kaliski hustling, drifting, and that will fall, and it'll be a ground rule double as that one bounced out of play. And so a double for Umezawa. That one just fell fair.
So he's now 2 for 4 on the night with a single and a double. 11 hits for Energy City, and back to the top of the order, Elias Campbell with 1 on and 1 away in the 8th inning. Fastball in the dirt, 0-1. Campbell 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Breaking ball for a strike, 1-1. The left fielder for Energy City, Elias Campbell, he struck out on the first, singled and scored in the third, RBI double in the fourth, grounded out to the shortstop in the sixth. 1-1, called strike 1 and 2. On deck is Parker Husso. He is 3 for 4. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Campbell down on strikes. First punch out for Oglesby. 8th strikeout of the night for the Bulls staff after Samuel Herrera had 7 punch outs. And with 1 on and 2 away, Parker Husu. First one in the dirt, 1-0. Husu 3 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Flared this one foul and out of play. Husu, named an all-star, doubled and scored in the first, singled in the third, struck out to end the fourth, singled with an RBI in the sixth. 1 ball, 1 strike to Husu. Good pitch there from Oglesby on the breaking ball on the outside. And a 1-2 count. That one fouled by Husu.
We'll get next staff party or rewelding at the Charlton Hill patio. The Bulls baseball season with booking options of 24 to 180 people.
On the ground, Oglesby snares it. Underhand toss to Clairhout, and 3 away in the 8th. Bottom of the 8th we go in a tie game. Lethbridge and Energy City tied 5-5 at Spitz Stadium. You're watching Bulls baseball and the WCBL on FloCollege.
Is your family outgrowing your current space? It might be time to move up, and the Shauna Grunninger Group is here to help you find the perfect fit. With years of experience and a deep knowledge of the Lethbridge market, Shauna makes upgrading easy, stress-free, and exciting. Don't wait. Your dream home and more room to grow is just a call away. Let the Shauna Grunninger Group help you relax with RE/MAX Real Estate.
The Shauna Grunninger Group with RE/MAX Real Estate Lethbridge is proud to support the Lethbridge Bulls and baseball in southern Alberta. Whether you're buying, selling, or just curious about the market, we'd love to connect and offer a complimentary market evaluation. No pressure, just helpful info. And because we love giving back, we always have Bulls tickets throughout the season. Scan the QR code to get in touch. We'd love to see you at the game.
Bottom of the 8th in a tie game, and a new pitcher for the Energy City Cactus Rats is Steele Whitcheck is out of the ball game, and in for Energy City is the right-hander, number 8, Sebastian Meisner. So Meisner in for the 8th inning, and he will be tasked with the heart of the order, Claerhout, Kaliski, and Trichik here in the 8th inning. And Meisner out of Ancaster, Ontario. I've never been to Ancaster, but I just love saying Ancaster.
Pitching change for Energy City. Now making pitching is number 8, Sebastian Meisner.
Meisner coming into the game, 12 appearances out of the bullpen this year, 0-2, the 10.2 on ERA. 12 and a third innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 13 walks, has allowed 24 hits. And he takes over for Whitcheck, who went 7 innings, 94 pitches. And Carter Claerhout will lead things off here in the home 8th. First offering from Meisner is low for a ball. For Claerhout today, 2 for 3. That one caught the umpire, Connor Jocelyn. I think that one got him in the lower half, shall I say? I think that's the kindest way I can say it on TV. I don't know if there's a better way to describe it. Oh, I would hate to be a home plate umpire. Last night we saw Cam Hampton take a foul ball right off the grill. Like right in the face. A heater off the bat. Carter Claerhout gives Connor Jocelyn a tap on the back. I think it's safe to say that got him in the area you never really want to take a hit of any kind.
If you help us strike out the beer batter, you're probably going to feel a whole lot better.
$125 probably doesn't make up for that feeling. As this one in there for a ball, 2-1. If I took a ball off the face like Cam Hampton did last night, a foul ball where it rings you up, or that one where it fouls into your midsection, I'd be like, I'm in. That's it. I'm done. Tapping out. Like that's enough for me. Three and 1 for Claerhout. Off the plate, that'll be a leadoff walk.
Number 26, Jack Kaliski.
A base on balls. Kaliski, 0-1. Had a 2-run home run back in the 6th inning. 3 RBI, 2 for 3 today. This one flared foul out of play. So Jack has to choke up a little bit here with an 0-2 count from Meisner. On the ground, foul. Kaliski, double play ground ball in the first, RBI double in the third, 2-run home run in the sixth. To right field, he homered. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shindo to second for one. The relay not in time. And a hard slide by Clairhout takes out Umezawa. And he's in discomfort. One down on the fielder's choice.
Restaurants are the proud sponsors of the Bulls Kids Camp. Go to bullsbaseball.com to sign up for your new sweater today.
And Seiji Umezawa getting attended to by Gord Watt, the Bulls athletic therapist. Steven Andrechik will be due up when ready to resume.
And make it the home game, or want to catch the Bulls on the road, catch the Bulls on Flow Sports, the official streaming
And
partner
a
of Bulls
pinch runner
Western Canadian Baseball.
for the Bulls as Brennan McTavish is into the ball game at first as he substitutes Jack Kaliski. And it looks like Umezawa is going to stay in the ball game. McTavish takes over for Kaliski. Kaliski's night comes to a close at left field.
Second baseman, number 8, Steven Andrechik.
And now Steven Andrechik will dig in with one on, one away. McTavish, the pinch runner. Andrechik 0 for 3 today. McTavish 6 stolen bases this season. This one in the dirt. Good hold by Nick Hagen. Check McTavish at first as he steps back safe. 2 balls, no strikes to Andrechik. Adonis Bernal is on deck. In the air, fly ball to center. Sanders settles under it, and he'll make the grab. Had to go back a couple of feet. And McTavish will go back to first, 2 away.
Catcher, number 19.
And now Adonis Bernal will dig in. Bernal reached on an error in the second, popped up in the fourth, flew out in the sixth. And back on another check. Fans restless. Saw an at-bat back on Canada Day. I think it was in the 9th inning, might have been in the 8th inning, where It was a lengthy at-bat, primarily because they checked the runner 6 times. (1-0) in the dirt. Hagen able to hold it and keep McTavish at first. 2 balls, no strikes to Bernal. Adonis this season batting .258 for Lethbridge. Had a .291 average last year. 31 ribbies a year ago. 10 so far this season. Inside, 3-0. And that will be a walk of Bernal. And so with 2 out, 2 on. McTavish in as a pinch runner.
Third baseman number 15, Will Turner.
Now into scoring position, and Will Turner will come to the plate after Adonis drew the walk. First offering off the plate with a fastball, 1-0. Turner today 1 for 3. Inside, that hit him. And that'll load the bases. First time tonight the Bulls have had the bases loaded. And Dallin Blanchard is 0 for 3 today.
Designated hitter number 24, Dallin Blanchard.
Fastball low, 1-0 count for Blanchard. Double play ball in the second, popped up in the fourth, popped up in the fifth, in the seventh. (1-0) off speed, off the plate, 2-0. Off the plate again, 3-0. All of a sudden, 1 pitch away from forcing in a run to give the Bulls the lead. And if you're Dallin, take all the way here with Meisner struggling to find the zone right now. And that's a hit by pitch to drive in a run. And the Bulls have a 6-5 lead. And is that the end of the night for Meisner? Yes, it will be. So Meisner out after 22 pitches. Not a great performance for him. And he now in line for the loss.
And out of the bullpen, Archer Blumenshine. The base is loaded. Blumenshine named an all-star for the Cactus Rats.
Pitching change for Energy City. Now in the game, pitching number 22, Archer Blumenshine.
So Blumenshine inherits the bases loaded. And 2 away in the bottom of the 8th inning, with the Bulls leading 6-5 after a run forced in. After a walk and back-to-back hit batters. Blumenshine this season, an ERA of 8.66, 2-1 record in 13 games, 1 start, has 1 save, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, 8 walks, has allowed 27 hits. Last worked on July the 9th when an inning and 2/3 against Fort McMurray in a losing cause.
Shortstop number 2, J.C. Spinoza.
And the bottom of the order, J.C. Spinoza, with the bases loaded at the plate. For J.C., he's 1 for 3 today. Blumenshine readies, and an off-speed pitch off the plate. 1-0 count to Spinoza. JC singled and scored in the 3rd inning, struck out looking in the 5th, grounded out to the 3rd baseman in the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Spinoza. Brady Sakaris is on deck. One low. 2-1. This one low as well. 3-1 now to Spinoza.
126, you better call for a strike here, bud. Let's go now. Hey, I want to throw a strike, boys. Walk her ahead, let's go.
Fastball turned on. Fly ball to center. In. That's a base hit. Or is it grabbed? What a grab. I thought that hit the grass. But Kenyon Sanders was able to dig it out to save at least 2 runs. And the Bulls staff thinking that hit the grass as well. All 3 coaches for the Bulls, Ryan McDonald, Josh Bergman, and Carlin Dick, made their way onto the field, and Ryan shadowing Cam Hampton. I thought from my vantage point that it hit the grass. And will they have a conference here to discuss?
Use a game day ticket to receive 6 free hot dog or hamburger buns with the purchase of 6 donuts at Bootswood Bakery.
Ryan McDonald making his way back out to have a discussion. This might get animated before it gets calmer. Nose to nose, McDonald. And now Zeke Fair steps in. First base and third base umpires in a conversation with Ryan McDonald. Adamant, that ball hit grass. And I believe they're going to uphold the call. So to the top of the ninth we go. The Bulls do have the lead. It's 6-5 Lethbridge. We'll take a break and come back for the top of the ninth next. You're watching the WCBL on FloCollege. Save opportunity for Tyler Pauly out of the bullpen for the Lethbridge Bulls with a 1-run lead heading to the top of the ninth inning. A 6-5 score. And for Pauly, he takes over for Hayden Oglesby, who had a nice performance in relief of Samuel Herrera. Oglesby 3 1/3 in his work. And so now it's in the palm of Fisher, Texas product Tyler Pauly. His 10th appearance out of the bullpen this year, 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA. 8 1/3 innings pitched this year, 8 strikeouts, 9 walks, 7 hits allowed. Last worked on July the 7th through an inning in a win against Brooks. And for Pauly, an opportunity to pick up his first save of the season.
Third baseman number 10, Timo Arcina.
And the 3, 4, 5 hitters for Energy City, leading things off, the third baseman, Timo Arcina. First offering from Pauly, and that one flies by Bernal. And a 1-0 count. Arcina is 2 for 3, reached on an error the last time up. And that one off the plate, 2-0. Grounded out in the first, RBI single in the third, flew out to center in the fifth, and reached on the error in the sixth. The 4 at-bats so far for Arcina. Fastball for a strike, 2-1. This one inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Out of town scoreboard, Medicine Hat leading Swift Current 8-1. Finals had Okotoks storm back and win 8-1 against the Fort McMurray Giants. Sylvan Lake 6-1 winners over Brooks. Saskatoon doubles Weyburn 4-2. And another one taken by home plate umpire Connor Jocelyn. Line of fire again. Oh boy. Good thing for protective equipment is all I'll say. Though, I've never played baseball and taken a foul ball off the protective equipment that protects the midsection, if you catch my drift, or catch my mid-drift. However, growing up, played a lot of street hockey, a lot of ice hockey, and have taken many a shots off the mid-drift
protection area. Even though it's protected, it doesn't feel very good. And that's 2 for Connor Jocelyn, who I imagine is like, get me out of here. 3-1 from Pauly. That one behind the batter, Aracena. And a walk to the leadoff man. And the tying run aboard.
First baseman, number 29.
And Josh Bergman is going to have a quick rip out to the mound to have a conversation with Tyler Pauly. Calm the freshman down. First year with the Bulls. Marcus Frangel with 1 on, none away here in the 9th. Last night, it was a monster 9th inning for Energy City. They scored 6 runs. That one looked like a strike, but a ball called by umpire Jocelyn. One-0, breaking ball for a strike. One ball, 1 strike. This one popped up on the infield. In comes the shortstop, Spinoza, 1 away.
Designated hitter, number 18, Drew Abercrombie.
And now Drew Abercrombie, the designated hitter, 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. First pitch, strike, 0-1. Laid bunt, but foul. No balls, 2 strikes for Abercrombie. On deck is Kenyon Sanders, the center fielder. Abercrombie struck out looking to end the first, walked in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th, flew out in the 7th. And they'll check the runner. Back safe is Timo Aracena, who reached on a leadoff walk in this top of the 9th inning with the Bulls leading 6-5. Oh, 2. Just missed. Vocal fans tonight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on the way. The throw to second, not in time. They got the strikeout at the plate, though. A stolen base for Aracena. Tying run into scoring position, but 2 away. Ninth strikeout of the night for the Bulls staff. And Energy City down to their final out. And it's going to be a pinch hitter for the Cactus Rats. As in will come Zach Barneo.
Pinch hitter, number 37, Zach Barneo.
And he takes over for Kenyon Sanders. One ball, no strikes to Zach Barneo. 308 average this season, only has 1 RBI. That one off the plate. 2-0 to Barneo. Twelve hits this season for Barneo. Breaking ball for a strike, 2-1. Pauly sets. Delivers, fastball inside, 3-1. The count to Barneo. From Morgan Hill, California is Barneo, goes to Regis University. Was 1 for 3 last night with a couple of walks. Fastball turned on, foul ball, drifting and out of play. Good hustle by Carter Clarhout off of first to try and get there, should it have stayed in. And the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, top of the 9th inning, Bulls by a run. Pauly looking for his first save of the season. Bulls looking for win number 22. 3-2 pitch. Off the plate, that's a walk. So Barneo will trot down to first. And Ten Shindo will come to the plate now. With runners at first and second, 2 away, top of the 9th. Shindo, 1 for 3 with a walk tonight. First offering, cut on and fouled back, 0-1. Shindo grounded into a double play in the second, doubled and scored in the 4th, walked in the 5th, grounded out to end the 7th. Tying run at second, go-ahead run at first. Oh, 1, and that one off the plate with a fastball. Evens the count, 1-1. Shindo this season had a .240 average coming into the game tonight from Shizuoka, Japan. 1-1, fouled back. 1-2. Bulls hoping for the split in this 2-game set. 1-2 from Pauly. In the air and drifting back foul. Shindo stays alive. Pauly ready again. Upstairs, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Cut on, fly ball, in play and drifting out of play just into the patio. Neither Turner at third nor Kaliski, or pardon me, McTavish, who's in defensively, came in as a pinch runner in left field, was able to get there in time. 2-2, 2 away. Runners at first and second, 6-5, Lethbridge lead. Into the windup. Fastball. Cut on. Fly ball. That is in play. McTavish makes the grab. And the Bulls hold on. First save of the season for Tyler Pauly. And Lethbridge wins 6-5. And the Bulls pick up win number 22 on the season as they bounce back and get the split in this 2-game set with the Energy City Cactus Rats. Win number 22, Lethbridge improves back to 10 games above 500. 22-12. The Bulls' record now, their 10th home win, 10-5. And they stay pace with the Sylvan Lake Gulls. And you want to talk about a massive weekend here at Spit Stadium, Saturday and Sunday. The Lethbridge Bulls and the Sylvan Lake Gulls will go head-to-head in a potential playoff preview. Tomorrow, 7 o'clock, Sunday, 2 o'clock here at Spit Stadium. The loss for Energy City drops their record to 15-22 on the season. Lethbridge now 5-1 against the Cactus Rats. On the season for Lethbridge here tonight by a 6-5 count. Thanks to everybody who took part on the broadcast.